Hey again everyone, so it looks like I'm back for another book haul slash in my mailbox. I didn't really expect to do another one this soon, but books just piled up, so I thought I'd better get and do another one. I have quite a lot of books. I don't want to make this video too long, and I know I've been saying that every single video, so I am sorry for that. But I keep telling myself to make shorter videos, and it just doesn't happen. But yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 books. So yes. The first book I received for review was from the wonderful people at Mirror Inc. and that is the Immortals by Julie Kagawa. There was a lot of hype for this book, and I know lots of people were requesting it on NetGalley and that were disappointed because they were rejected for it. So I was really privileged to be asked if I wanted a copy and to be part of the blog tour for it. So I have already read this because I was part of the blog tour. And so if you'd like to know more about this book and Julie Kagawa, I'll leave a link below to head over to the blog tour with an interview with her. She was really nice and she answered my questions really well, so you should definitely check that out. I will be doing a YouTube review on this, probably recording it after this, but uploading it about a week later or something. I don't know. I really enjoyed this, as you'll find out in my review. I also got another book from Mirror Inc. and that is New Girl by Paige Harbeson, and this is a contemporary retelling of Daphne du Maurier's, I think I said that right, I've never been able to say that name, Rebecca. I hate this cover though, I genuinely hate it. Like, why would you wear pink shoes with that? It's awful. My mum loves this cover. When it came, she went, "Oh, that looks great," and I was like, "You are kidding me, aren't you?" No. I much prefer the US edition of this. Don't like this, but I do like the back. That's a notice board. I really like that, and it's about a girl that moves to this like privileged academy, and she doesn't really fit in. But the only reason she's there is because this girl disappeared. So it's got this sort of sinister feeling to it, so I'm looking forward to that. My day on the blog tour is the 26th of May, so you should check that out. The next book that I received for review was from Scholastic, and that is Clarity by Kim Harrington. It's a really skinny proof. This has been out in the US for ages, and I've heard really mixed things about it. And I know a lot of people hate the UK cover. This is only a proof. But the finished cover, I am actually in the minority and I prefer it. I love the deep blues in it, and I just think it's a much better cover. The original US cover kind of has always creeped me out, so I really like this cover. This is released in June, so I'll be reading and reviewing it closer to then. The last book I received for review, which majorly excited for, this is from Bloomsbury, and it is Burn Mark by Laura Powell. Oh my gosh, this also comes out in June, but I am really excited for this book. I don't really know why, because it's not as if I read a lot of witchcraft books, but this one just sounds awesome. And it says Ancient Witchcraft, Modern World, and it just really sounds amazing. It says, "I'll win or I'll burn, whatever it takes. Glory is destined to become a witch." So I'm just so excited for this. Again, June, so I'll be reading it and review it closer to then. But I am really excited for this book, as you can tell. So the next books were books that I bought. If you watch other UK reviewers, you're probably familiar with our discount bookstore called The Works. I popped in and I thought, I'm going to limit myself to £5 because I can spend a serious lot of money in there and I didn't want to. So I limited myself to £5, which was really difficult to do, but I picked up Stephanie Lawrence Scandal's Bride, Regency historical fiction. I was really into this author about 2 years ago, but then I moved on to reading more paranormal YA, but I was really into her and I was tending to pick up her books like in WH Smith or Waterstones full price or like buy one get one half price, and I always liked the sound of this one, but they never had it. And then obviously I moved on and started reading other things and kind of forgot about it, but they had it. It was £1.99 or in there 3 for £5, so I picked it up then. I did enjoy it. I have reviewed it on my blog. So along with the Julie Kagawa link, I will leave the link for this review in case you want to check it out. I don't know if you will want to, but you might want to. So I'll leave that. The other two books that I got in the offer were Nora Roberts' books, and they were part of her Bride Quartet. This is book 3, yeah, and it's called Savour the Moment, and it's a really nice chiclety cover with the nice cake there. And then I picked up book 4, which is Happy Ever After as well. So they're just nice sweet covers. I could have picked up book 2 as well, and then I would have the complete quartet because I picked up book 1 just before Christmas. But like I said, I picked up Scandal's Bride, and the reason I chose these two was because of the colours on the back. This one is gorgeous. The camera isn't doing it justice, but it's this really nice turquoisey blue. No, you can't tell. That was a complete waste of time. No, still not working. Yeah. Then, like so many people, I had this on pre-order and I was so excited when it came, and that is Insurgent by Veronica Roth. And where to start with this book? I'll start with the positives. Last year, Divergent was one of the best books I'd ever read. It was the first dystopian I'd ever read as well, and I read it before reading The Hunger Games, obviously, and I loved it so much. It was a big book, but I finished it really, really quickly. Loved it. One of my favourite books ever. And yet the covers, I didn't. The covers aren't normally the sort of thing that would attract me to a book, is what I'm trying to say. But once you read it, you think, yeah, that makes sense. It's the right cover for the book. What the hell is this? We get burning leaves and purple. It's horrible. Not only is it completely irrelevant, it doesn't match my first book. Oops. Look, you wouldn't think they were part of the same series. It's really annoying. I was really looking forward to having the tree, and instead I get this. What is it? Why change it? Why change it one book in? Why do that? I mean, they've brought out Divergent in that now, and that sucks too. So I just don't get. I'm sorry, Sue, if you're watching this. I know you've heard this rant already, so I'm going to move on. But it's just heartbreaking, actually. I was really, really gutted that they changed the covers, and if I ever find out who did it, they're going to regret it. Okay. I needed that. I needed to get that off my chest. Okay. I then picked up the second book in the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, 50 Shades Darker by E.L. James, and 50 Shades Freed by E.L. James, and I picked these up because I really wanted to read the first book, and then I knew if I really liked it I would want to move on straight away into the next book. So I had to wait until the 26th of April to pick these up, and I did. I went into college early, specifically so I could stop off at the supermarket and go in and see if they had them, and they did, and they were £3 each, which was insane considering the recommended retail price is £8, so that's £5 off. And then I got to the till expecting to pay £6, and they only charged me £5.30 because it was like a multi-buy deal if you bought more than one of them. So it was even cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Excellent. That's cheaper than online. I was impressed. I also went into another discount bookstore and I picked up The Lover's Dictionary by David Levithan, and this is the hardback edition. It's relatively new. New out, I mean, the book is new, no one's owned it before I bought it new. Yeah, I'm confusing myself now. And I picked this up because I know that he has written with John Green. He wrote Will Grayson with him, and as you guys know, because I keep banging on about it all the time, but I love The Fault in Our Stars, and I'm gradually collecting all of John Green's books. And then I thought, after I've got all John Green's, I will move on and read, you know, David Levithan, who he wrote with, you know. That was my plan. And then I went in there and they had this, and I thought, well, they won't have it again. I have to pick it up now, or when I come back it won't be here. So that's what I did, and it only cost me £2 for the hardback edition. So that was insane. I'm really really interested to read this because it's a story told through dictionary form. So it really is told through a dictionary. So I think that's awesome, and it's really unique, and I can't wait to read it. I don't know whether I'll wait to read all of John Green's before I pick it up, or if I'll be tempted to pick it up until then. Before then, yeah. Oh, don't fall over. And the last book I got, I'm so excited. Right, The Fault in Our Stars. Again, you know how I was so excited for it, and my copy didn't come signed, and then I hunted around every single bookstore in my area trying to find a signed copy. Well, I went into a Waterstones that I had already checked for signed copies, and they didn't even have the book, let alone signed copies, but I went in a couple of weeks ago, and they had a signed copy. I was so excited, I like screamed in the middle of the store, and I had all these people looking at me like, are you okay, what's going on? And I was like, you have a signed copy of John Green's book? And they're like, yeah. I was like, you haven't read the book. If you'd read the book, you'd understand. So I picked it up, and no one really understands why I've now got 2 copies, but I know that the booktube community will understand. And I have it just signed in green, and I like that because it's obviously my favourite colour and his surname, so it really works. They only had one other copy, and that was in red, so I was going to pick up the green copy. Yeah, that's everything I have for now. I do have some more books on order. I'm sure you guys can guess what other book I pre-ordered, like so many other people will have pre-ordered. And a few books coming for review, I think. Yeah, so that's everything I've got for now, and I will see you guys soon, in just over a week, I think, because otherwise the books will just build up and up and up, and I need to get them videoed so that they're not taking up space around me. And now I have managed to waffle on for like plus 12 minutes, and I'm very sorry, but if you stuck to the end, thank you very much. Be sure to check out the links below, and happy reading.